But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Girl Survives, and welcome back to Star Trek Armada 3. Oh, right. Let's see what's going on in the universe, shall we? Now, first things first, thank you so much for another fantastic amount of likes on the last episode. I think we've hit well over 150 likes on the last episode at this point. If we can get one more episode, that's this one, at 100 likes, then the next episode, that'll be tomorrow's, barring incident, that will be an hour special again. Oh god, look at all these explosions. That doesn't look ideal, does it? So, over here, on this side, people have been stating in the comments that they think Cobliad's in a bit of trouble. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Let's just have a quick look and see what's going on here. Oh, we can get another fighter out there. I have started building some Excelsior classes just so they can be here and just kind of form a rearguard defense. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to keep these guys occupied. You can see that they're already occupied by some of our Springfield classes and the like. They've only got Janissaries, like from a capital ship standpoint, so... Oh, and a Hydra. Hey, it's not too bad. In either case, one thing that they don't have a great deal of, as you may or may not be able to see, they just don't have much in the way of really heavy things that can take out Starbase 31. So I'm not going to worry too much yet about this. Oh, look. I thought I'd fixed that. Oh, well. Over here, you can see that at one of the planets that we recently took, Zeppelite, our enemies are coming in. You can see that they're also bringing Darheal classes, which is something of a concern, given that this space station isn't even complete yet. I am very, very worried about this. Now, we are attacking over at Regulan. We've more or less taken the starbase out, and based on people's advice, I did bring in some Tal Shiar here in order to help us out insofar as they're able to. We've got some Excelsiors coming in as well to bulk up the fleet, because they do have a rather large force coming in to aid them. The station will be down by the time that happens, and our fleet should be able to regroup somewhat. We will see. We will see. I think we better get going.
Complete.
This is just a standard half an hour episode, so it would be a shame to be messing around for too long. Ooh, look. Let's give you some fire at will training, and we'll give you a fighter, I think. This time. Let's take out that Rin class constructor before it causes... Whoa, there's an explosion.
All sections report. Be ready for anything.
Excellent. And now we'll try and take out some of these big old things. The C-313 defense platforms. Uh-oh. That's concerning. The Yorktown looks like it might go down. That's going to be the first loss that we have for a capital ship, if it goes down, which I suspect it probably will. We'll see. We will see. Let's go for another set of reinforced shields. Let's take out that Avec defense station, because the Avec defense station will, of course, provide a boost to our enemies.
Station complete.
There goes one. Let's go for another.
Be ready for anything. Be ready for anything.
Zooming back out, we must check out this.
Station
Make sure that nothing
complete.
awful is happening. We're okay, actually. We're doing okay. They've all come right in.
All sections report. Ship
Might be
at full
nice at
readiness.
this point to start really smashing out loads of Mirandas. So I'm going to do
Unable
that.
to comply. Our planet is under attack.
One of our planets is under attack, of
Standing
course.
by.
It's going to be Draco. And indeed, Zeppelite.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Zeppelite's still under fairly heavy assault. Another enemy fleet is coming in here. Uh-oh. Everyone, face him down. Get rid of that Hootet nice and quickly. It is tier 7, which is scary. Very scary stuff. Still leveling with our ships. Photo torpedo volley, please. No capital ships lost yet. Shield coordination, let's improve it. Oh my. And there it goes. Excellent stuff. Pushing the enemy fleet back. Looking nice. Somehow we've got a Constellation class that's arrived. See where that came from. Over at... Huh.
Station complete.
They're bringing another starbase in. Over at Draco. That's fascinating stuff. I'm going to let that happen. I'm really, really quite concerned about this particular space station.
All sections
If they come to within... Yep, they're within targeting range. Maybe we're going to be okay.
battle stations.
And let's take out Golden Cat as well. Oh, he's going down. Oh, that's a lot of torpedoes. That's a lot of damage. There goes Golden Cat. There go the Kessock hybrids.
Engaging
Take out the planet as quickly as you humanly can. Looks like we're beating back this fleet. Are there any more? Yeah, well, we could build another big old gun here, and let's get that one more fighter that we're allowed. And what smaller ships do we want? 5 Constellations, some Excelsiors, maybe some Akiras as well. Yep, that'll do over here. Oh wow, look at all that.
Battle stations.
Begin a sensor scan.
I think we're going to take out Regulan.
Standing by.
I think that's very, very good news.
Standing by.
Over here, things are looking very ropey for Starbase 79. I'm going to need you to attack that, please. That needs to be a primary target in order to be able to survive. Another large enemy fleet coming in at Regulan. Come on.
Red alert.
You
Enemy vessels engaged.
get the Defiant. Let's push a fleet over here. Not a very large fleet, but it is going to be sufficient to help.
Construction is complete.
There's a C5B tug. Let's push it over to Regulan, and we're going to drop it. Needs to be this side, really. Drop it over there. Back to our other front. Station is looking fine. Most of the enemy fleet is in absolute tatters. Look at that. Excellent stuff. Well done.
Status report.
Well done, everyone. Absolutely superb hold again at Kobliad.
Enemy engaged.
The question becomes, are we going to survive over here with Starbase 79? It is building its defense upgrades. It is building its offense upgrades. Our fleet's coming in.
Be ready for anything. All sections.
All right, everybody over here.
Be ready for anything.
And eventually, I think that up north is going to go down. Looks like we're winning that. One thing that I am concerned about is the culture spam that the enemy is engaging in.
Ship at full
You
readiness.
can see that they're pushing culture away. Culture could be a problem over here. So there's something we may have to do about it.
All sections ready.
Alright, you are now a fleet. You are together. Can we take Corrales, is the question. We're going to hold the fleet here for the time being.
Unable to comply. Unable to comply.
We'll hold the fleet for the time being. We're going to need defense. A defense setup of some form over here. Things seem to have been working quite well overall in the great scheme of things for fighters, so we'll do that.
Alert the crew.
Let's get 16 fighters, 16 bombers and 8 fighters. Brilliant. Over here, clearly we are going to need more in the way of subspace relays. Let's just grab all the standard things that we can, or that we might need, I should say, and 3 subspace relay stations. That should hold Zeppelite. Should. Famous last words. Now, the fleet needs to hold here for a little while.
New heading confirmed.
And part of the reason that it needs to do so is basically because it would cause us immense problems should it not do so. We're going to build one more New Orleans, and we're just going to bash out loads of Akiras, maybe a Constellation
Complete.
over here. But you can see that we have won this engagement. There are a few enemy fighters, which is unfortunate. But
Squadron reporting, Captain.
nothing that's so serious that we need
Standing
to concern
by.
ourselves.
Status report.
None of those are ours. See what we've got going on over here. Station is still alive. Most of this little fleet
All sections
is... well, it's in trouble. Let's go for these. And... yep, okay. Trouble's here, but... a Mirage class constructor. Oh, the bug. We need to wait. We just need to wait until this station is complete. If we don't, then we will simply lose Regulan.
Enemy engaged.
Oh, hello, Kern.
Station.
Oh, that's something I wanted to do. We need to give a...
Alert the crew.
damn. House of Mackay has fallen. House of Mackay has fallen. It's just us. A true 2 versus 1 test now. Right, station, let's see what we've got going on. Attack that first. How's your defensive upgrades looking? Okay. Problems over here as well. We do have a relatively upgraded station here. Damn, they're coming from everywhere. Oh! They're absolute beasties. Absolute beasties, folks. Gonna be a lot of titanium income.
Station complete.
Alert the crew.
Looks like this is now an enemy planet, so let's see if we can get everyone to kill that envoy. Don't want it to be theirs at all.
All sections ready. Moving out.
Okay.
New heading.
We need to push in over here. We need to try and take Zeppelite back.
All sections report. All power to engines.
No good going to Corrales, so let's go
Engines
background
to full.
here, and then we'll try and help Draco. There you go. You come back here, and then we'll try and help Draco with this mini fleet. Right to call it a mini fleet?
Acknowledge Starfleet.
Lieutenant, open.
Probably.
Adjusting coordinates.
Red alert. The enemy starship is complete.
Another enemy Titan has been launched.
Be ready for anything. Helm, new course heading.
Right. First thing that we need to do is... where's its envoy? There it is. Let's go. And as soon as we have the capacity to do so,
Unable to comply.
we'll grab this.
Station complete.
More enemy ships coming in over here. Woof! I knew they'd come in over here. That's difficult. Challenging.
All sections ready. Engaging hostile targets.
Right, you're all a single fleet now.
Confirmed.
We really need to secure behind the lines. Let's take out that Chimera as soon as practically possible.
Station complete.
Oh, folks. Getting sloggerinoed. Let's give you a better extended warp field. We're going to give you better shield coordination. Janeway. Better ablasive generator.
All sections ready.
Picard, bring in some extra ships.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
There they are. Good. Probably not going to be the ships that we want, but they are the ships that we need in this situation. Still going.
All sections
Ooh, and
ready.
you've leveled up. That's nice. Let's grab ourselves a better temporal shockwave and better multi-adaptive shielding.
All sections report.
It looks like we've primarily beaten this fleet. Let's go over there and take out that station.
Squadron reporting, Captain.
Squadrons are doing their job
Warp
magnificently.
signatures detected.
Enemy warp signatures, as
Our
always,
planet
have been
is under
detected.
attack.
Kessock, improve us.
Enemy engaged.
And the Tal Shiar, let's have a little spy over here at Corrales. Well, there's not much going on over there, so we should be able to distract our enemies somewhat. Can we not do that over here? We can.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Station's going to go down.
Red alert. Enemy vessels engaged.
Thought I'd upgraded the station, but I haven't. Oh
Unable to
no!
comply.
Ooh, more level ups. Hard to say no to level ups, isn't it? A better warp
Battle
core.
stations.
You can have better antimatter spread. They're always good.
Standing by.
Standing by. Gemini effect? Yes.
Alert the crew.
And where did I need you to pop? Oh, it looks like Draco has beaten the enemy, so let's push you over here.
Lieutenant, open a hailing frequency.
More improvements for Picard.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Acknowledged. Better Gemini effect.
Stations.
And yep, there we go.
Cisco.
And Cisco. Wow, they're all doing it. Drop a replicating minefield, Cisco.
All sections ready. Target acquired.
I think what we're going to need to do here is we're going to need to push back to Solstice.
Red alert. Enemy vessels engaged.
Before we do so, we
complete.
should be able to build some kind of ship here, shouldn't we? Yes, we need a Surat class envoy. If we don't get that, then of course this is rendered somewhat pointless.
Give the word.
You're on the fleet now. Where are you
Change
going? No,
heading.
I think not. We'll take out this little fleet quickly, and then we will push back towards Solstice, see if we can take everything behind our lines. Over here, things are fine. Over here, things are fine. We're not losing ground.
Red
We are
alert.
not
Enemy
losing ground.
vessels engaged.
And of course, our station is leveling. Quietly.
Yes.
Got down here.
Increase power to limit.
Oh, kill everyone that we can. What's going on over here? Nothing, nothing, everything's fine. Oh my. What a fight we've been having so far, folks. And Pecnor, they are trying to put in our system as well. Absolutely insistent, aren't they? Absolutely insistent.
Station complete.
There's our Surak envoy. Let's push it forward and do goodwill over here. And
Awaiting orders.
as to our fleet, I think we've done mainly what we want
Steady
to
as
do.
she
Let's
goes.
push him back and see if this works. I know that Pecknor is a bit of a concern. Warp signatures have been detected. They're just
Red
minors.
alert. Enemy vessels engaged.
I mean, what a life we're leading. So what are you doing now? Squadron command deck? Okay, fine. Fine.
Enemy
Ooh.
engaged.
More level ups. Rapid launch protocol, an improvement to that would be wise.
Be ready for anything.
And we're going to give you fleet coordination 3.
Station complete.
Awaiting orders.
This is somehow being claimed by an enemy.
Ready weapons.
Buggers.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Let's get you in the right place.
Changing heading.
Love to kill that Korat envoy.
All sections ready.
Not done yet. Korat envoy is down. Push
We
away.
read you.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Peace and goodwill, please. Oh, our enemies are
Alter
numerous.
course.
Our enemies are strong. The trees are strong. Their roots go deep. Going over
Station
here.
complete. Station complete.
Looks to be an attack force assembling over here. Al-Shah, can we not bomb the world? That just seems rude. Another Korat class envoy coming in, but I think we've got the drop on them this time. I think. Draco over here. I'm not concerned about any of these forces. Yeah, we've got the drop on them. We've won that for now.
Station complete.
For now. Enemy are bringing in another Morale class constructor. They've got one each over here. And there it is. It
Station
started constructing
complete.
buggers. Al-Shia, what can we do with you? I would like to have a look and see what's over here. Fairly good defensive network. Otherwise, nothing too bad. Let's kill the population on that world. I think this is probably going to be dealt with
Station
by our local
complete.
militia. In order to do our best with our local militia, we do need to take Solstice. We need to take Merak. I think Lyre we probably could do with taking. Just solidify the rear of our lines, because we keep getting all of these minor attacks, and they're pulling our ships away from the front lines, which is not ideal for us. Not ideal at all. What are you doing, you sausage? Oh, Prometheus.
Adjusting coordinates.
Changing heading.
There's been a lot of zoom in and zoom out in this episode. I'm ever so sorry about that. I will try and behave myself a little
Standing
bit
by.
better. Let's get in there.
Engaging hostile targets.
Haven't really seen many of the pretty pretties this time, have we?
Station complete.
Oh, we've got some Cardassian ships. Got a Galore. And we also have a Kessock hybrid. Nice. That is one way
Warp signatures
to supplement your fleet.
New heading confirmed.
Got a lot of level 10 capital ships now, though. I'm liking it.
Red alert. Enemy vessels engaged.
So these AR-52 comrades, they are actually building the caisson.
Station complete.
As that battle goes on, you can see that a large enemy fleet have just arrived over here. Oh. Yep. 2 large enemy fleets. We may need to reverse our fleet. Damn.
Enemy engaged.
Damn, damn, damn. We take this in time?
All sections ready.
I don't know, just push in. Push through. Push through, try and kill everybody on this planet. God, that sounds horrible, doesn't it?
Red alert. Enemy vessels engaged.
Those of you who can, tell everyone to go here. And we're going to spawn a load of Mirandas. They need to be on irritating duty, basically.
Standing by.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
There we go, we're taking the world out. Slowly, surely.
Vessel stations. Standing by.
Station's not in great nick. Not in great nick.
Standing by.
We have some self-replicating mines over here, which is kind of nice, though. We'll need to utilise Cisco to do more of that. In fact, one thing that I could do is I could turn that enabled on and just have him do it everywhere all the time.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Warp signatures detected.
Let's go for attack pattern beta again.
Standing by. Acknowledge, Starfleet. Acknowledge, Starfleet.
Some Tel Shiar still fighting in this area.
Standing by.
They probably are saving grace at the moment.
Acknowledge, Starfleet.
How much more stuff do you have to build? You're building your Citadel Metropolis at the
Standing
moment.
by.
Okay. Anywhere else that we're under heavy assault?
Acknowledge,
No.
Starfleet.
These ships that I can control? No, they're just fighters. Fine, fine. My Mirandas are going in to provide a distraction. And we have taken this world. Hostile culture appears to be too strong at the moment, though. Irksome. Oh, here we go. It's pushing back.
Be ready for anything.
Oh, folks.
Red alert. Enemy vessels engaged.
Questions and concerns here. Do you think we can take the next world?
Helm, bring us about.
Ooh. Do you think we can go and take Merak before coming back? Because solidifying the rear of our lines is getting more and more of more and more of a concern.
Detected.
You guys just go and kind of distract over here. Oh no.
Reroute power to weapons.
Oh no.
Red alert.
This world is now
vessels
ours.
Engaged. Unable to comply. Unable to comply.
There we go. Oh, this could be a shipyard world. Oh yes, and it will be. Let's grab one of those and one of those just to keep everything up. Maybe even one of those. And then everything else is going to be shipyards because we're probably ultimately going to need it. Yes, another Maya. Yes, another Maya. Yes. Oh yeah, this is a good shipyard world. That's going to keep us going. That's a brilliant shipyard world. But we've come to the end of this episode. Folks, advice, tactics, tips. Should we reverse our fleet and try and deal with the assault on Zeppelite, 2 enemy combined fleets, or should we try and push back to Merak in order to try and take it? That's not an easy question, is it? Looks like we're missing a trade station over here. This is tough stuff. This has been a really hard campaign so far. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm loving every minute of this campaign. Because it's so difficult, because we're really having to, I suppose, manage our fleets. And it's been very, very interesting so far. This shipyard world at Solstice could be a saving grace for us, allowing us to push up the left-hand side of the map. However, there is a heavy enemy assault fleet inbound, and our station itself is not in great nick. What do you think we should do in the next episode, folks? Do we retreat the fleet back to Zeppelite in order to try and hold, or do we indeed continue pushing onwards in the anticipation that the starbase will hold by itself? You let me know. I think I know what the answer is to this, and I think I know what we need to do. Let's see if you agree with me. And as I've been saying, folks, don't forget to hit that like button if you are enjoying this series, because if this hits 100 likes, tomorrow's episode will be another hour special. And of course, check out the links in the description below. I also have a Twitch channel which I run kind of more survival gamey stuff on, which you might like, you might not. And I also have a Discord dedicated to this YouTube channel and all things excellent gamey, particularly the sci-fi universe. I'd love it if you would join in on there as well. And last but not least, as we all know, YouTube's revenue system is a little bit broken at the moment, so many videos are being demonetized. If you want to support me as a content creator and you really enjoy the work that I do, there is a link to my Patreon down there. As little as $1 a month goes a really long way when it comes to content creation, and it really helps me support the channel and make it the best that it can be. For now, folks, thank you so much for watching. This has been an absolutely fantastic episode. Again, we've made small progress, but progress nonetheless. If we can keep going the way that we are, ultimately we may win. Folks, this is the Gul.